songs. How like being poets at an arcade, soaking moonlit falls on broken plastics inundated orb that we call home. And it's night and I'm alone and I'm alive.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, coming to you with a little video. Full transparency, guys. I sat down after a long day at work. I was going to play MLB. The show 21 just came out yesterday. And then I saw an article and I had to share it. I had to talk about it. I had to make a video, but I tried to get out of it. I asked my wife, I said, what should I do? Should I sit down and relax and play MLB, the show? Or should I go down to the office and do a little work? She said, get your ASS down to the office and go to work. And that is for this. We're going to get into it. But as always, guys, before we get started here, make sure you do go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new here, it's just below the video. Please press that little thumbs up. It plays into the algorithm of YouTube. It helps the channel. It helps Talkin VAWLS. We would greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure you're subscribed. We're going all the way up to the orange and white game this Saturday. I'm going to do a live watch party of that, so I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Join us for that. Hit that little bell for notifications so you don't miss out when we go live or drop new content. But let's get into it right out of the gate. Let's take a look at this article. It plays into the video that I just dropped this morning. It is from A to Z Sports, our good friends over at A to Z Sports Nashville. Make sure you check them out. Go check out their work. They do good work. So it says here, Tennessee Vols showing interest in transfer linebacker. And that's what somebody commented on the video earlier today when I was talking about the linebacker position, the needs there. Somebody commented and said maybe they go to the transfer portal. Let's take a look. Article by Zach Reagan, again, over at A to Z Sports Nashville. It says, the Tennessee Vols are one of the programs showing interest in Texas linebacker Juwan Mitchell, according to Rivals national columnist Will Ferrell. Goes on to say that Ferrell noted Kansas State and Temple have been involved with Mitchell since he entered the transfer portal last month. Tennessee, however, has been in contact recently, as they should. Look, I talked about the inside linebacker position and how this coaching staff was asking a guy like Morven Joseph to learn a new position. You know, Brian Jean-Marie met with the media after practice yesterday, and he talked about how Joseph, brought something special coming off the edge, rushing the passer, how he was good at the outside linebacker position, but they were asking him to do more by learning the inside linebacker position. Obviously, you guys already know the story. Henry T. Crouch out, Aaron Willis, the other guys suspended. We've got a long snapper taking reps at inside linebacker. So clearly, Tennessee is in desperate need of help at the inside linebacker position. The article goes on to say, recently several additional schools have been in contact with Miami and Tennessee leading the way. It goes on to say Mitchell will be a senior in 2021, but he has 2 years of eligibility remaining thanks to the additional year from COVID-19. The New Jersey native led the Longhorns in tackles last year. That sounds to me like a guy that can make an immediate impact on this Tennessee football team that is in desperate need of help at inside linebacker. Goes on to say inside linebacker is the position where the Vols have the least amount of depth and experience. Landing Mitchell would be absolutely huge for Tim Banks' defense in 2021. I agree 100%. Says Mitchell wants to go somewhere he can play immediately, which is why Tennessee would be a good landing spot for him. He told 24/7 Sports that he plans to make his decision by the end of April. Show this guy some love. Let's go find Juwan Mitchell on Twitter. Let's go find him and tell him just how much we need him in Knoxville and how he can make an impact immediately. The end of the article here says this recruiting battle should have a resolution soon. While I think Tennessee is in a good spot for Mitchell, I'm not ready to say the Vols are the favorites here. Man, what a huge addition to this football team Juwan Mitchell would be. Let's go over to the Texas Longhorns official website, and let's find out just who Juwan Mitchell is. Let's take a look at it here. I got it pulled up. Let's scroll down. You can see again, 6'1", 230-pound inside linebacker, 2 years of eligibility. Let's go down and look at before Texas. Right here at the bottom, it says before Texas, an all-conference linebacker transfer from Butler Community College, enrolled in June 2019, ranked number 2 on ESPN's JC50 and number 1 at linebacker, rated as the number 6 JUCO inside linebacker by 24/7 Sports. Again, this is a guy that can make an immediate impact. And, you know, some of you were arguing with me this morning on the video, talking about how you're ready for Henry To'oTo'o and Crouch to just move on, get rid of them. They don't matter. They were slow. They couldn't cover. I get it. You're right. I feel like Henry T regressed. I feel like he regressed last season. You know, I think he showed a lot of promise as a freshman, but it feels like he got worse in 2020. But what I try to get you guys to look at is Henry T and Crouch were your starters. So if that's the two best at inside linebacker, what do you think the guys behind them are? You can talk about Jeremy Banks. Yeah, he did okay at times. He really good in the run game. I want to give Jeremy Banks credit in the run game. He's very aggressive. He attacks the play, but he's not good in space. He's not good in coverage. Who's going to start beside him? You know, I tried to give Aaron Willis praise going into this season, how he had every opportunity with those two guys leaving. Aaron Willis had every opportunity to step foot on the field, and he blew it. I think Aaron Willis will be back, but I also think that he needed to go through spring. It's just the reality of the situation. So you're going to move a guy like Roman Harrison, who has a ton of upside. Roman Harrison has all kinds of potential. But you're, again, like Morgan Joseph, you're asking a guy to move to the inside that is better fit for the outside. But when you look at a guy like Juwan Mitchell from Texas, he's an inside linebacker. And you're looking at all, like, number 6 JUCO inside linebacker by 24/7 Sports. Ranked the number 76 JUCO player nationally by Rivals. Honorable mention all KJCC. You can go on. You guys can read this if you want to look at it. It is on the University of Texas when you just search Juwan Mitchell. Let's go up and look to his most recent season, his junior year, 2020. Played in 10 games, started 8 of those 10, led the team with 62 tackles. 32 of those were solo, also recorded 4.5 tackles for loss, a quarterback hurry, 1 pass breakup, and a fumble recovery. Recorded at least 5 tackles in 6 of 9 games. You can sit here and you can run down stats and you can talk about this, you can talk about that, but the reality of the situation is this is a guy, Juwan Mitchell is a guy that could come in and immediately contribute to this football team, immediately out of the gate. This is a position of need. This is a guy that, again, is highly touted as an inside linebacker. And why, you know, I think that Morgan Joseph, I think Roman Harrison, I'm excited about the potential there. This is a guy that's proven. This is a guy that has started. And, yeah, it might not be the SEC, but it's at the University of Texas. And I think that he could come to Knoxville, and I think that he could earn a starting spot immediately. What do you guys think? I know a lot of you your feelings are hurt. Your feelings are hurt when we talk about Henry T. We talk about Crouch. When guys are leaving, it's easy to say, oh, well, they're not talented, Boogie. They weren't good enough. They played for a team that won 3 games. They were your starters. They were starters for a team that won 3 games. So clearly losing them does have an impact. Can Juwan Mitchell come in and contribute right out of the gate? I think he can. And I hope that Tim Banks and this defensive staff is making him a high priority, because I think Juwan Mitchell could come in and make a difference right out of the gate. Again, guys, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to play a little MLB The Show. I'm going to go relax. Just had to put this video out. Let me know what you think. Juwan Mitchell, can he contribute Go follow him on Twitter. Go track him down. Tell him we need him in Big Orange Country. But as always, make sure before you leave, on the way out the door, make sure you do smash that thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, join us Saturday, 4 o'clock, Orange and White game. Going to be a lot of fun. Watch party right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. Should be a lot of fun. Can't wait to hang out with you guys. See what you're excited about. I can't wait to see these quarterbacks in live competition. Should be a lot of fun. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Tune in for that. That's going to wrap it up for this video. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
The songs, how